Can it be? Is it true? Yes, the Jonin monkey has finally updated the Donkey Kong Country 2 Game Boy Advance playthrough. Yeah, sorry I've been taking so long. I was distracted by other video games. But enough of that. We're now making a start on Lockjaw's Locker, which is the first water level of this game. Quick explanation of the controls. You press A to swim upwards and, well, paddle upwards to be more accurate. And then you can hold down B if you want to move faster. The water levels in the Donkey Kong Country games always require a heck of a lot of timing because you can't really attack enemies here, so it's about squeezing yourself past all the enemies and into small gaps. And what you see here is a secret area. Yeah, sometimes in these water levels you have the ability to swim past certain objects and obstacles in the background, but only certain ones. There's often a clue, or sometimes Cranky tells you. In this case, Cranky says under the letter K, and you'll find a reward. Unfortunately, the reward was 2 coins, which, when you think about it, the coins in this remake, the coins basically serve little to no purpose unless you want extra hints. But anyway, and here we have Ungard, and what you're about to see is me failing. Hey, it's been a while since I played this game, alright? Anyway, yeah, when an animal buddy is hit, they instantly run off and bounce around all over the place, so yeah, you have to land onto them if you want to get them. But yeah, as you see there, Ungard's main gimmick is that he is the only thing that can attack other enemies underwater, so yeah, it's good to have him around. And now we're about to see his other gimmick. Hold down R and you activate his Super Jab. Yeah, like I said in the previous part, oh, no, it wasn't the previous part, maybe the first. But yeah, if you hold down R, that usually activates your animal buddy's signature technique or special power. And here we are with another bonus game. Okay, just to quickly explain, avoid anywhere with bananas. I know that seems odd, but basically the bananas indicate a dead end, so try not to head over to those areas if you're doing a find a coin mission in a place like this. Oh boy, I've run out of things to say. Yeah, this is why I find commentaries with Sven a lot more fun. I need more people, damn it. Okay, yeah, one last tip, I can talk about something now. Yeah, I kind of failed to do it then, but pretty much occasionally, from time to time, the water level will sink, and then you have to jump off Ungard using the L button. Now, if I had done it correctly there, what should have happened is that Ungard should have reached the no fish sign before he got to, well, the end. So, I would have got an extra life, but I didn't, so here we are. Hooray! Got him! Yeah, for those of you who remember my Donkey Kong Jungle Climber playthrough, you may remember the Lockjaws. Yeah, this was the game they first appeared in. Although the sound effect was changed for them. Originally, there's kind of a... when they pull back like that, look, they now make a noise like that goes... which I suppose is sort of like a gnashing of teeth, etc. But in the original Donkey Kong Country 2, maybe it was because of the fact it was 16-bit, I don't know. But basically they made a sort of noise that sounded like their jaw was actually snacking, like... Sorry, that was a terrible impression. And yeah, what you saw a moment ago, that's the way to get the DK coin. And it's also the correct way to do the whole skipping the water level falling thing. And we only got bananas that time since it wasn't such a big deal. And that's the end of Lockjaw's Locker. Thankfully, there's enough stuff for me to talk about for most of it. Monkey rap. And past me coughed. That was very unprofessional, past me. Shame on you. Oh yeah, I should also apologise for the quality of this part. It's kind of fuzzy, and I have to admit this will happen over the next 3 parts until we leave the Gamplan Galleon, so I apologise. But anyway, yep, this is Swanky Kong, and this is another one of the Kong families. And the only other use for coins, now that I think about it. Basically, he chooses... Basically, this is a quiz show. He'll ask you a series of questions, and the more coins you pay, the more lives you'll get, but the harder the questions get. As you can see here, this really isn't hard. All the questions that you have to pay 1 coin are always really obvious things like, what's the name of this place? What's my name? What's your name? As if you would ever get those wrong. Although, to be fair, there have been worse. I mean, I'll expect. For anyone who's played Banjo-Tooie, one of the questions there was, I'm not making this up, what colour are the blue eggs? Who could possibly get that wrong? But yeah, you also get to see some of the kind of pathetically titles like... Wait, Captain Crab? How did Rare get away with this stuff? This is a game meant for children, right? Although apparently, according to a rumour I heard, in the Japanese continuity, Funky actually said... Actually, I think it was in the Japanese version of this game that Funky Kong was supposed to have said something like, holy shit, you're out of coins, or something like that. Which, yeah, great going, Japan. Yeah, when you get the 3 questions, they're really, really tough, which means you have to pay extreme attention to background details. Although, having said that, it's kind of hard because in places like this, they've just changed the places completely. I mean, originally, Swanky's bonus places... Sorry. Swanky's... Oh god, sorry, I've forgotten the name of the area. Swanky's bonus bonanza took place in what looked like a regular TV studio. It was kind of dark, filled with glitter, loads of stuff. But here it takes place inside of a barrel. I have no idea why Rare made these changes. It's just... Don't get me wrong, it doesn't destroy the game, but... Ah, yes. Now here's the second animal buddy we'll be seeing. Ratley. And the name of the level is Topsail Trouble. Sorry, I kind of went on a rant there. Now, Ratley is an interesting character. As you can see, his main gimmick is jumping high. He will gain an extra bounce if you land on enemies that's much higher than anyone else's could. And his main gimmick is a super jump, where if you hold R, he'll jump really, really high. I don't know whether I'm going to do it now or whether possibly it's going to do it. No! I go for a bonus game instead. Now, Donkey Kong fans may remember that there was also another character in the original Donkey Kong Country called Winky the Frog, who had a similar gimmick of jumping really high. And strangely enough, there has actually been a slight divide amongst Donkey Kong fans, because some people are saying, well, Winky should have been in this game instead of Ratley. I mean, technically... he performs exactly the same reason, so why did they replace him? But I really don't mind, to be quite honest. I think Ratley is much cooler than Winky. That's just my personal opinion. Don't go, well, please don't hate me for that. But basically, apparently Rareware themselves really didn't like Winky because according to something I read, originally they had this idea of an animal body giraffe that they really wanted to do, where you could climb up the giraffe's neck a lot like the rope, and that would take you to higher places where all the bonuses would be hidden. However, okay, that was an embarrassing moment there. However, there was also the problem of... Oh, sorry, I've completely forgotten where I was. Oh yeah, now I remember. There was, however, the problem... They could not get the programming mechanics of it to work, which seems fair enough, because the giraffe would also have to move by jumping on its back, and I can imagine there'd be several situations where you would try to jump on its back and you end up on the neck instead, or something like that. But anyways, the point is, Rareware themselves basically just threw in Winky at the last minute to replace him, and they really didn't like it, so... yeah, that's why Rareware have gone out of their name to not use Winky in a Donkey Kong game ever again. Yeah, and this is another bonus game where you had to jump across the dragonflies. No, really, that's their name. You know? No, wait, their name was Flitters. Sorry, Rare. You did not. You had a slightly more imaginative name for the dragonflies. Okay, please ignore past me there. For some reason, he thought he could grab onto the ropes of the double team attack. But he can't. And so, yeah, Dixie's ponytail wall is really good for situations like this where you're not 100% sure if you can land safely because, well, obviously she falls a lot slower, meaning that she can safely get down. Extra lives, you gotta love them. And that's the tactic for trying to, well, you know, jumping high enough to land on the target. And yet I still fail. Anyway, that's the end. I'll see you next time.